Alright everybody, we're going to show my Super Nintendo collection now. I actually spent the most time playing this system when I was younger. For that reason, a lot of these games I spent many hours playing. So let's begin with probably my favorite Street Fighter game in the entire series, Street Fighter Alpha 2. Um, it's a really good game. I love the character selection in that one. Super Mario All-Stars. This is the one without Super Mario World. I never got that one. Um, and speaking of, here's Super Mario World, the classic. I used to play the Lost levels all the time, just the Lost levels. I don't know why. I just thought it was cool that they had that hidden feature in the game when collecting all the star lines in the road. Super Mario RPG. What can I say about this? The greatest game that ever existed. I remember getting this game for my, I don't know, 8th birthday maybe, in 8th or ninth, and I have a picture of me just holding the box in such excitement. I just couldn't wait to play this game. We're just keeping them coming. Kablooey, another all-time favorite of mine. Puzzle game, annoying, but once you get used to it, it's actually kind of fun. I always want to come back and play this one all the time. Again, here's another all-time favorite, Arrow the Acrobat. I have the sequel I'll show you guys, but the original is the best. There's no doubt about that. Another great game, Beethoven, despite what it may be about, the movie. It's just a fun game to play, I think. It's a little difficult at times, but once you get the controls down, it's not too bad. Probably the worst Mega Man game, in my opinion, Mega Man X. Didn't like this one too much. But what are you going to do? I mean, I don't think I've actually ever beaten this one. The only Mega Man game I've ever beaten was Mega Man 6. And I actually only played that on the Anniversary GameCube collection. Another game I'm not too fond of, but I don't remember where I got this from. Pitfall. Not a very enjoyable game. It's kind of based off the original Pitfall games. Mario Paint, I gotta say this game's actually a lot of fun, especially the Fly Swatter mini game. That one always gives me a good chuckle. I'll just come back and just, I used to play around with the art. Kept me busy as a kid, I'd say. Video game based on a really good board game. Not horrible, but not that great either. Here's a good game. Chuck Rock. Love this game a lot. The sequel for the Genesis, not so much. I'll show you my Genesis collection next. This is a pretty cool game. I used to play it a lot. I haven't played it in a couple of years now, though. The original Clay Fighter. Love this game. Speedy Gonzales. Fun game here, Spanky's Quest. Another puzzle type game. Hours of enjoyment on this one, definitely. Alright. Killer Instinct. I only picked this up in recent years. This one wasn't one I owned as a child. I just wanted to have it in my collection. Yoshi's Island. I remember getting this game as a gift for when my brother was born. I don't know why. It wasn't a holiday, but I guess because he was my brother, I got a gift. So this was the game, and it's been a favorite of mine ever since. Yeah, I think I just picked this one up at GameStop because it was fairly cheap when they had Super Nintendo games. The Great Circus Mystery Mickey Mouse game. I don't know. It was just cheap enough, so I was like, okay, I'll get it. Super Mario Kart. And I am probably going to do a video about Mario Kart in the future just because it's one of the greatest racing game series ever. But the original is a lot of fun. I just love how, Donkey Kong looks kind of misshaped in this one. Pre-Donkey Kong to what we're familiar with in Donkey Kong Country. And speaking of Donkey Kong Country 3, not my favorite in the series, but it's still a really good game. Beat this one several times. I used to love this one a lot. Actually just played it a couple months ago. Again. Another one that I recently picked up when they were selling games at GameStop, Skulljagger. And I actually have the box for this one. Right here. I don't know if you could see it. It comes with the instruction manual and everything. It's $4. We're back at Dinosaur Story. Really fun game. Love the music in this game, actually. Alright, the best game ever. I should have saved it for last, but I just want to tell you that this is definitely my all-time favorite video game. As far as Super Mario RPG is my all-time favorite kind of overall game, but when it comes to like these kind of games that weren't huge or not Mario related or anything like that, it's definitely Kondo's Caper. So if anybody ever asks, this is the game to play. It's not like Caveman games or Prehistoric Man or anything like that. It's unique in its own way, and when you play it, you'll find out why. Almost done here. Ren and Stimpy Vidiots. Really cool game. I used to play this one a lot. Actually, I believe I have the box for this one too. Yes, I do. And speaking of boxes, I have more. I forgot to show you guys. I'll show you at the end. Donkey Kong Country 2. My favorite in the series. The music in this is phenomenal. The Brambles is definitely the song of the game, and was kind of disappointed with the arrangement in Brawl. I don't know if you guys were or not, but I was hoping for something. You know, it was okay. It was epic in its way, but I was hoping for something more like the original. I usually let myself down like that. Vegas Stakes. This game, let me tell you, it may look stupid, but I'll just say it's actually for the Virtual Console, so you should try to download it if you can't find the actual game. And I also believe the Game Boy put a version out. Another favorite of mine. And I'm actually looking for the NES version of this one, which I might be getting in. So Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. I just got a lot of NES games in, so that might be in there. But the one for Super Nintendo, probably one of the most difficult games. Still haven't beaten it to this day and always come very close. Mario is missing. This is just the Mario game, just to fill in the spaces. I don't know. It's not a favorite. Very hard, and I don't know. It's definitely not Mario at his best. And speaking of Prehistoric Man, and don't get me wrong, it is a good game. But it doesn't live up to any other Caveman game, especially Kondo's Caper. But definitely, I would definitely check this one out. It does pass the time very quickly. And last but not least, Tom and Jerry, the one for Super Nintendo. I used to spend a lot of time playing this one too. I don't think I've ever actually beaten this one either, but I've come very close, and I might actually play this one again, maybe this week, because it's such a great game. That was my Super Nintendo collection, much smaller than my Nintendo collection. Again, you know, none of these are really for trade, but if there's something like that, you know, that you see, maybe we can set something up, but none of them are really, really, really for trade, so I wouldn't even suggest that. I'm going to do my Sega Genesis video now. Remember, for trades, if you want to trade any of the NES games for cart condition to cart condition, meaning if you know, I have one that's really badly beat up, I wouldn't expect something in great condition. So, you know, just a cart for a cart, basically. The rarity really doesn't matter. I mean, if it's a game I'm looking for, it could be the most common title, or a game I don't have. Same goes for you guys watching out there. Okay, hope you enjoyed the SNES videos.